Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly. Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly. Your live Weather Authority coverage starts right now.
Hello, everybody, and happy Friday to you. Boy, do we have an active pattern over the next 24 hours or so. Maybe you're looking at some snow right now. I think most areas away from the coastline, away from Portland, away from Portsmouth, coastal York, coastal Cumberland County, you're looking at some snow right now. If you're up towards the mid-coast, Lewiston, Augusta, let me know. Are you seeing snow right now? I'd love to know. If you're looking at rain, let me know because I'd like to hear that. Good evening to you, Mary. Hope you are well. But yeah, overall, just a very active pattern. I honestly cannot remember, at least in my career, when I've tracked snow, steady rain, and thunderstorms all within a 24-hour period. But I guess that's what you get up in Maine this time of the year. You can get any type of weather. Really, there's only a couple months out of the year where you can get snow, rain, and thunderstorms on a 24-hour span. Let's take a look at the radar right now, and you can see that we have snow up towards areas like Sanford and areas points north from Sanford. If you're in Portland right now, you're looking at rain. Down towards Portsmouth, you're looking at rain as well. But the mid-coast, you're looking at some snow right now. Lewiston, Augusta as well. If you're up towards the mountains, you are looking at snow for the most part. And then again, down towards coastal York and Cumberland counties, that's where we are looking at some rain right now. It actually did start out as a few very, very small snowflakes in the Portland area. Snowing in Raymond, according to Amy. Hey, my dad, hello to you. Waterville, or let me go to this one. Light snow in Unity. Waterville looking at a rain-snow mix right now. Raining in Old Orchard Beach, according to Beverly. Good evening to you. Aaron, hope you are well. And it is snowing in Pittston. Yeah, I think that's right. And Carla, Carrie coming in with some snow in Jay. Hope you have a good weekend as well. Keep these reports coming. I want to hear what you guys are looking at. And again, the general theme is snow. We are looking at snow right now, according to Barbie, right now in Sydney. And rain, look at this, a little rain in North Berwick, wet snow, according to Diane and Auburn. I'm loving these reports. I hope you guys are all doing well. Hello to you, Pete, from Connecticut. Let's zoom out, I should say. You can see we have plenty of rain and snow off to our west. This is all going to move in as we head through the next 12 or so hours. I actually think that most of this is out of here by about 12 or 1 o'clock. That's when most of this is going to move on out. But again, we are going to see snow through the next 5 or so hours. Also, too, if you guys are looking at snow, let me know. Is it sticking to the ground? I think that is what I was saying all evening, is this is going to have a hard time sticking. I do think it will in some spots. I went essentially 0 to 2 inches of snow for pretty much everybody, maybe 1 to 3 up towards the far northern mountains and some of the higher elevations. But that's about it. 0 to 2 for most. I'll actually show you the map in just a second. And then I want to spend a little bit of time talking about this severe weather. You can see that we are looking at just a massive, just severe weather outbreak in the center part of the country. You've probably heard about it if you're on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, or you're watching TV. We have seen just a crazy amount of tornadoes, unfortunately, and you can still see we are looking at tornado warnings in the red boxes. We have the orange boxes showing where the severe thunderstorm warnings are. So yeah, a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings with this. I can't go back. I can't move this graphic, otherwise I would. But this one, you see where Covington is over towards Brownsville. I wanted to zoom in a little bit closer to this. I wish I could edit this and maybe move it over to the east, but just bear with me here. You can see that this tornado that just the one that just happened moving through Covington, thoughts and prayers are with them. They just had a massive tornado, unfortunately, and I try not to use that word when I don't have to, but a very, very big destructive tornado just moved through parts of western Tennessee over towards Covington. Thoughts and prayers are all with all those folks as well. Now, Lewiston, 32 degrees right now, and it's actually snowing a little bit. If you squint a little bit closely, you can see the snow is falling out there right now. Look at this. Lynn is confirming what I'm saying here. 32 degrees right now in Lewiston, and they're looking at some wet snow there. Snowing in Rangeley, another report from Lewiston. We are looking at some snow, and will accumulate really not much, 0 to 2 inches for most. But I say 0 because I think a lot of places will see snow fall, but they won't really see it accumulate. Amy, let me know where you are, Amy. I would love to know where you are. Snow covered in the front yard. Changeover will happen later on. We're looking at a changeover at night, anytime after about 11 or 12 o'clock. It's going to change to rain, but it's really going to stop after about midnight, and I'll show you that in a second. Notice the rain down towards Portsmouth, temperature of right around 38 degrees. All right, let's get a look at the temperatures right now. They have dropped into the 30s for pretty much everybody, unless you're up towards Rangeley or Mount Washington, where temperatures are in the teens and 20s respectively, but 38 degrees in Sanford, 38 degrees in Portsmouth, and 32 down towards the Lewiston area. But about 2 hours ago, that temperature in Portland, which has dropped to 36, was about 41 degrees. So the numbers are dropping. The winds, they're really not going to pick up much for the nighttime tonight. We're looking at winds sustained 0 to about 10 miles per hour. So really not too big of a deal in terms of the winds with this system, which is some good news. The forecast for tonight, we're looking at rain and snow this evening, and it will transition over to some showers tonight. But again, after about midnight, it is going to slow down and stop before some steady rain moves in early on Saturday. Here is the snowfall forecast for this evening and tonight. We are looking at a coating to about 2 inches for much of the area, 1 to 3 up towards the north and higher elevations. But I think a lot of places, especially right along the coast, and you can actually look if you squint a little bit closely, maybe get closer to your phone, you can see that right along the coastline from Portland down towards Portsmouth, it doesn't even show anything because we're likely not going to see really any accumulation down towards the coast, as it will generally be anything that falls will generally melt on contact. Lows tonight dropping back to the lower and middle 30s for the most part, which is why, again, we are going to see this snow really struggle to accumulate. Sticking on the lawns in Lewiston. All right, look at that. Snowing right now with a light coating in Bath and Raymond. This was a comment about the snow in the front yard. And Angela, what's going on, Angela? Hope you had fun in Vermont. Well, let me go back to that. I didn't mean to click forward. Let me go back to this graphic. Rainy during the morning on Saturday, and then we're going to see some evening storms out there as we head into later on in the evening hours. I think after about 7 or 8 o'clock, we're going to run the risk at least for some showers and thunderstorms. And actually, the Storm Prediction Center has us in a very slight risk for a strong to possibly severe storm. So we'll see what happens with that. I'll be here tomorrow night. I'll be on doing Digital Desk as well with you guys on Facebook Live. I will keep you updated with that, but we are going to see a little bit of a lull during the afternoon, and I think we could even see a little sunshine after about 2 o'clock. Forecast highs for tomorrow going to run in the upper 40s to lower 50s, so not too bad. And this is all, there's really 3 things that I want to point out. The warm front that's down to our south right now is actually what is bringing us some rain and snow right now, and it's going to continue to bring us snow through about 12 or 1 o'clock. The next system moves in tomorrow morning. That's when we are going to see most of the precipitation, and that it comes in the form of all rain, no snow with this one, but we are going to see all rain throughout the morning hours on Saturday. This goes from about 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., and then this slowly moves on out. We're going to see a little bit of clearing, and then this cold front that actually, believe it or not, is out in the Midwest right now, bringing those severe thunderstorms. It's going to move in tomorrow, but emphasis on the fact that we are not going to see anything like they're seeing out there right now. Maybe a strong storm with some strong wind gusts, but that's about it. And this is the Storm Prediction Center thing that I was just telling you about, where you see the yellow shading. That's at least the best chance for seeing a severe thunderstorm, or at least a strong storm tomorrow. we'll see what happens with this. I think this might be a little bit too high, but we'll continue to monitor this. I'll be in tomorrow evening tracking any storms that move through. And here we go with this snowfall forecast as we head through the nighttime tonight. Notice most areas do transition over to snow, and this continues into about 1 o'clock. Then this will move on out of here. We dry out for the overnight hours. I think we're mainly cloudy, but then the steadier rain moves in for tomorrow morning. If you have plans to head out, maybe go for a walk around 9 or 10 o'clock, you might want to change those plans, as this rain is just going to fall at a steady clip throughout the morning, and it will come down generally at a moderate clip as well. I don't think we're going to see too much in the way of heavy rain, but I think it's a little bit heavier than what I would classify as a light rain. So call it a moderate rain event for the morning tomorrow, and then a little bit of sunshine as we head into the afternoon. And then here comes that line of possible showers and thunderstorms as we head into later on tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Well, we'll continue to track this as well. You can see as they move in, they generally begin to weaken as well. Of course, that is some good news. And then in Sunday, we are going to see some sunshine, but it will be on the windy and chilly side throughout the day on Sunday, as wind gusts are going to be on the order of about 30 to 40 miles per hour. I still think it's the pick of the week because at least the sunshine will be out, but it is going to be on the cooler side and also windy for the day on Sunday. Let me get to a few more of these comments. David saying that there's a little bit of snow on the decks and lawn in Mexico, Maine right now. Love the snow. Yeah, I like the snow too, but I'm getting to that point in the year where it's like, okay, like we can bring on the nice warm weather now, but hey, all right, Gene coming in with snow covering my yard in Augusta, not sticking to the roads. That's some good news. Sticking to the lawn, but not the walkway in Jay. That makes sense because the ground takes longer to cool off compared to the lawn. So that's why you're probably looking at a little bit of accumulation on the lawn. Judy saying it is raining in Wells. Yeah, down towards the coast, Cumberland and York County, you're looking at rain compared to snow right now. And Mary confirming what Judy is just saying, 39 and raining in Wells right now. Oh, wow. An inch of snow. Wow. And Woolwich, I think I have that word right. Snowing in Dresden. I hope I'm getting these towns right. Some of these town names are very, very tough to pronounce. Josh, no more snow. Well, yeah, unfortunately, after we get through tonight, I can tell you there is very, very little threat over the next 7 to 10 days for any snow. And then once we get towards mid-April, now you're talking, okay, now we're really pushing into spring. So honestly, there's a chance that this is the last snow of the season. We'll see what happens. Of course, it can snow here up through, mid to late March and into early May. I've seen that happen here, but up towards the north, especially, that's where you're looking at the chance of snow through probably the month of April at least. Steven, hello to you. It is raining in Connecticut right now. All right, look at the 7-day forecast. Sunny skies for the day on Sunday, windy as well. You see that temperature of 41 degrees. You're going to want to dress for about 30 to 35 throughout the state. It is going to be on the chilly side. And then for Monday, I think we'll see a good deal of clouds, a shower possible at night for the day on Monday. And then that clears on out of here. Partly cloudy skies expected Tuesday. Notice that temperature, mid-50s on Tuesday, upper 50s not along the coast for areas inland, as of course they are away from the waters. So temperatures will be on the milder side. And then some light rain possible as we head into the day on Wednesday. Right now, it doesn't look like too big of a deal. But take a look at that temperature on Thursday. We could be making a run at 60 degrees for the day on Thursday. That would be, of course, the first time that we've seen that this season. We'll see what happens on Thursday, but it looks like we cool off with mostly sunny skies. On Friday, temperatures will run in the mid-40s across the state. Margaret, yes, I agree. It does snow in April here. For sure. I've seen it snow in May. When I was up in Bangor, it was snowing, I think, on May 11th of 2020. I think that's the date. I could be wrong, but May 11th, 2020 kind of sticks out. I think we got snow up in Bangor. Crazy. I've never seen snow in May because I grew up in Connecticut, and that I don't know if it's happened in May down in Connecticut before. Raining in Sanford. Oh, wow, it is raining. It should transition over to snow if it hasn't over the next, say, 20, 30 minutes or so. And Adrian saying, well, we shouldn't mind the snow. It's a lot better than that is so true. Preach. You are so right on that one. We are maybe complaining about snow, but places out in the Midwest are looking at just destructive, deadly tornadoes out there. Like I was saying earlier, if you were watching this full broadcast, thoughts and prayers are with those folks out there. Little Rock, Arkansas had a tornado that moved through, and then Covington, Tennessee, they had a destructive tornado in that area. So just an absolute mess. But again, we could see a thunderstorm tomorrow. Doesn't look anything like that. Maybe gusty winds with them. Slight chance for a little bit of hail, but that would be about it. Doesn't look like too big of a deal for tomorrow, but don't be surprised if tomorrow evening, 8-9 o'clock, all of a sudden you start to hear some rumbles of thunder across your area. Steven, don't get fooled tomorrow on April 1st. That's right. Donna, snowing in Augusta. That seems to be the theme. Most areas looking at snow. Portland south towards Portsmouth, you are generally looking at some rain right now. All right, that's about it. I will be back on tomorrow. I'll also be back on tonight, 10 and 11. I'll be talking about the snow moving out and rain and thunderstorms moving in for the day tomorrow. And then again, you can see that temperature cools off on Sunday. If you are heading out, maybe you have plans on Sunday, definitely grab the winter coat on the way out the door. It is going to be on the cold side. All right, everybody. Hope you guys all enjoy your Friday evening and stay dry.